The book of Ruth. Who is the author? Traditionally, it's attributed to Samuel. What's it about? Ruth tells the story of a Moabite woman who chooses to stay loyal to her Israelite mother-in-law, Naomi, after both lose their husbands. Ruth leaves her homeland and embraces Naomi's people and God. Through a series of provincial events, Ruth meets Boaz, a relative who acts as a kinsman redeemer, and marries her. The story ends with Ruth becoming the great-grandmother of King David, placing her in the lineage of Jesus Christ. When was it written? It was written approximately 1050 to 1000 BC, during or shortly after the time of the Judges. Where? What's the settings? Moab is the beginning of the story, and Bethlehem in Judea is the major setting. What's the purpose? Why was it written? It was to show God's providence in ordinary life, the power of loyalty and faithfulness, redemption through kinsman redeemer, and God's inclusion of Gentiles to his redemptive plan, and the roots of David's lineage. Ruth demonstrates that God is working even in quiet, personal, everyday circumstances. The key themes is loyalty and faithfulness, redemption, God's providence, kindness and compassion, inclusion of an outsider, and hope in brokenness. The key verse, Ruth 1:16. Where you go, I will go, and where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. The teaching insight is Ruth shows that God's greatest work is often happening behind the scenes in ordinary decisions of faithfulness. While Israel was in a chaotic spiritual period, the Judges, God was quietly building a redemptive lineage. The concept of the kinsman redeemer points forward to Jesus Christ, who redeems humanity and restores what was lost. Practical applications: be faithful in small, everyday commitments. Trust that God is working even when we cannot see it. Show loyalty and kindness to others, even in difficult seasons. Understand that God can redeem broken situations, and believe that your story is part of something bigger than yourself.